2.4 hectares of absolutely undisturbed, untouched Philippine rainforest. Up a huge mountain. And this is what it looks like. This is some of these places we are walking right now is near on, well, it's not vertical, but it's certainly very close to a 45-degree angle. There's a waterfall in here. It's probably about 10 or 15 meters high. Oi, look at that. Stop there. Don't move. Right. Millipede, size of my hand. Already come across a green viper. It's probably about 40 centimeters long.
Take that away.
That there we go. Millipede gone. That millipede was the thickness of my thumb, as you may not have worked out. But there's the creek. This is the creek that runs through, and do have some video of the waterfall. It's only a small one. It's not one of these massive big waterfalls. But this is a creek that runs through the block. Basically, from what I understand, follows one boundary. So it's just inside the block area. Loads of coconuts.
Once this area is developed, and the people will know that that's what it calls here.
Yes, that's right.
Even if it's far.
Yes. Here we go. So again, this is, so where we got here was approximately, rode here on motorcycle as far as we can go, motorcycle or car, and then we walk approximately, well, they said a kilometre. It's probably close to it to get to the boundary of the place. So where we walked in and stopped the bike, that is, from what they say, we're going to see some maps and drawings yet, is actually a road easement. A road easement to access here, and it's not too bad. A couple of small creek crossings that you don't even get wet. Is this still the block?
Yes.
Is this still the land?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. So this is still the block here. Righto. So it's 2.4 hectares, is it? 2.3 hectares. 2.3 hectares for 500,000 pesos, which equals to approximately just over $10,000 Australian. So this is why we're looking at it. From where the bike is parked back to the nearest settlement, probably a five-minute bike ride. Little towns with the sorry stores and so on. But to get to a town called Cabad-Baran, which is 20 kilometers outside of Butuan, is we're probably about 10 k's, I'm guessing. 10 k's from Kabad Baran, and then 20 k's to Butuan. So it's not much difference. If we're, say, like Calliope to Gladstone is approximately 20 k's. So that's Kabad Baran to Butuan, and then we're just out in the other 10 k's out on the other side of that. So the purpose of this is tourist, being pretty much untouched rainforest out in the middle of nowhere. And we didn't actually go, but if you get right on top of this mountains, you can actually see Kabad Baran ocean views all around, all the way out to some islands and things like that. So biggest problem that we have here is access up there. Access to the block can be done by a road. There's the Viper, green Viper, that our little guide took care of. Those things just hang in trees, so they don't just sort of hit the ground and then swivel off like the snakes we get. They just kind of hang there in the tree and wait for something to go past. So took care of that one. Again, being that colour green, hanging into this, really hard to see, but he saw it easy. I probably would have missed it, more than likely. Probably walked straight past it, or maybe even got tagged. But anyway, all good now. So we're still going down the mountain around here. It rained last night, but I don't know if it rained here, but it rained in Butuan last night. I imagine it rains here. It probably rains here a lot more often because this is a mountain range. It's the only mountain range in the area. I believe this is where all our rain comes from. It's from the afternoon breeze, hits that, then it rains, and does it pretty consistently every second to third afternoon. We'll get half to a quarter of an inch of rain in every event on average. And they're very welcome because you usually get 2-3 really hot days, hot, humid. Not very hot, but extremely humid. There we go. There's our running creek again. This is still the property. Hey.
Look at the bamboo behind.
Bamboo. Oh yes.
We can make small food.
Oh yeah. There's heaps of bamboo on here. That's right. Use the bamboo to build a small structure. So building materials, probably other than cement and nails and whatever, don't really need to bring them in. You use the materials here, particularly bamboo. Down here. Okay. So the road goes that way, but we're going this way. Okay. All right. So down we go. Okay, I'll pause it here where a creek is over that way a bit, down on some level ground here. So I'll stop this one and I'll record close to the road and access area. Well, actually, let's just go down here where it's a bit clearing and we could see what the tree canopy looks like, or the forest canopy. Here we go. So, yep, there's the creek again. And we got coconut trees. All this is on the block, and there's all kinds of fruit trees here. Tropical fruits that we see in Australia. That is native to this area, and they just grow wild here. Everything grows here. If you leave your house for a week, or maybe let's just say a bit more realistic, if you leave your house for a month, you'll find plants growing over the top of your house. It is that fast. It is amazing how quick, how fast plant life takes over here. I've seen a block of land nearly 2 months ago, and it was almost bare. And then went back and had another look at it a few days ago, and all the trees and grass and everything was above my head. So we're talking about, say, 7, maybe 8 foot tall in only a month and a half to 2 months. Anyway, there's some more of the creek. We'll just pause it here and the tree canopy. Yes, it's humid here. It's a bit warm, but it's actually cooler than it is in the city because of the lack of concrete and a lot more shade and green. All right, do the next video shortly.